Hi again. It's the 40th anniversary of the Battle of Lewisham, an event, in my estimation, equal to the 1936 Battle of Cable Street. There will probably be plenty of media coverage of this event, with the left having their own interpretations, the reality of this day predictably distorted by the various political agendas. I'd like to make a few remarks myself. First of all, the Anti-Nazi League had nothing to do with August the 13th for the simple reason that it didn't exist at the time. Secondly, the National Front March, although badly mauled by the anti-fascist onslaught at New Cross Road and Clifton Rise, did eventually manage, under heavy police protection, to reform, marching down the side streets to Lewisham. Hence, the full-on clash that took place in Lewisham High Street and beyond between the anti-fascists, locals and anti-authority elements and the police, who sustained many casualties. The front by that time had packed up and gone home. There were 5,000 police on duty to escort and to protect the NF march and to contain the opposition. The government of the time, Labour, old Labour. Look at the photographs and footage of the event and you'll see local residents and anti-fascists dressed in the fashions of the time. Even the NF had long hair and flares. And notice also the lack of party political placards in the anti-fascist crowd. And here's a sample of it here, see? The NF certainly took a humiliating battering. They're older geezers, hardened street fighters, putting up the best resistance to our attack. The entire sequence of events, from the occupation of New Cross Road by locals and anti-fascists through to the clashes down and around Lewisham High Street, were entirely spontaneous and not the result of a leftist plot. For the very first time on mainland Britain, riot shields were employed. The cops appeared nervous and confused as they crouched behind the long, unwieldy shields. This set the scene for future street confrontation, not the mass frottage like the contemporaneous Grunwick dispute. Instead, the creation of distance, bricks, bottles, and the occasional petrol bomb filling the void. Incredibly, up to that point, the mainland police had nothing resembling a riot squad, the brutal Special Patrol Group being the nearest equivalent, their descendants being the Tactical Support Group today. This is because over here, unions and politicals were unbelievably passive. No barricades or Molotovs for them. A sad, cringe-worthy embarrassment setting us aside from the entire world. And we appear to have returned to this lamentable state of affairs, the system and ruling class unchallenged on the streets of this conformist hellhole, and the fetishism of non-violence in the ascendancy once more. The events of Lewisham 77 deserve to be remembered as a forerunner to the 1980s urban uprisings up until the year 2011. May they eventually flare up again in all their defiance. Every police car torched is worth more than 10,000 extra votes for Corbyn. That remains my view and that of many anarchists and other political malcontents. As for my own experience of that day in 1977, I'll refer you to my slim but pugnacious volume Anti-Fascist, available from active distribution online or Freedom Anarchist Bookshop, 94B, Whitechapel High Street. Bye.